What if I told you most marriages don't end because of cheating? They don't end because couples stop loving each other. And they don't even end because of money. There's one silent behavior that predicts divorce better than almost anything else. The shocking part? Millions of couples do it every single day without realizing they're slowly destroying their own marriage. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know the #1 predictor of divorce, and more importantly, how to stop it before it's too late. Meet Olivia. She's 38. She lives in London. She loves gardening, Sunday morning coffee, and family dinners. This is Daniel. He's 41, an architect, calm, hardworking, the kind of husband everyone respected. They had been married for 12 years. 2 children, a comfortable home, stable careers, no affairs, no financial crisis. From the outside, they looked like the perfect couple. Their friends often said, "I hope my marriage looks like yours one day." Even their families believed they had figured everything out. But behind their front door, something invisible had already started growing. Not anger, not hatred, something much quieter, something far more dangerous. The first sign, it started with tiny moments. Daniel would come home from work, excited to tell Olivia about his day. She would nod without looking up from her phone. The next morning, Olivia tried sharing something that happened at work. Daniel answered without lifting his eyes from his laptop. Neither of them meant to hurt the other. Life was busy, work was stressful, the children needed attention. Everything seemed completely normal. But relationships rarely fall apart because of one huge moment. They change through hundreds of tiny moments that nobody notices. And Olivia and Daniel had already missed more than they realized. The silent killer. They thought it was just stress, just a busy season. But they were wrong, because the biggest cracks don't appear overnight. They grow one small moment at a time. The small cracks. At first, nothing looked serious. No shouting, no dramatic fights. Just little misunderstandings that never seemed important. One evening, Olivia asked, "Can we talk?" Daniel sighed. "Can it wait until tomorrow?" She quietly nodded, but inside, she felt ignored. The next week, Daniel shared exciting news about a promotion. Olivia smiled, but her reply was short. "That's nice." Daniel noticed, but he said nothing. Slowly, they stopped sharing the little parts of their day. The conversations became shorter. The silence became longer. A few days later, Olivia misplaced her car keys. Daniel rolled his eyes. "You always do this." It sounded harmless, but it stayed with her. Without realizing it, their kindness was slowly disappearing. Not all at once, just one sentence at a time. One night, they sat in the same living room. Daniel watched television. Olivia scrolled through her phone. For almost an hour, they didn't say a single word. The silence didn't feel peaceful anymore. It felt heavy. They still loved each other. Or at least they believed they did. So why did they suddenly feel so far apart? The answer was hidden inside one simple habit. A habit that relationship experts have studied for decades. And once you see it, you'll never look at marriage the same way again. The number one predictor of divorce? Here's the truth. It wasn't stress. It wasn't money. And it wasn't the argument. It was how Olivia and Daniel treated each other during those arguments. At first, it sounded harmless. Daniel forgot something. Olivia joked, "You never remember anything." A few days later, Olivia made a mistake. Daniel replied, "Typical." They laughed, but those words started happening more often. Slowly, the jokes became disrespect. Daniel interrupted Olivia. Olivia rolled her eyes. Neither of them noticed how normal it had become. Then researchers discovered something shocking. The biggest predictor of divorce wasn't conflict. It was contempt. The feeling that your partner is beneath you. Contempt can sound like sarcasm, mocking, eye-rolling, or saying, "You never do anything right." Those words don't just hurt. They destroy respect. And when respect disappears, love slowly follows. But here's the good news. Respect can be rebuilt. And that's exactly where Olivia and Daniel's story begins to change. Can a marriage recover? The answer is yes. But not because the problems disappear. A marriage begins to heal when two people choose respect over being right. Imagine if Olivia paused before the sarcasm. If Daniel listened instead of interrupting. Small changes can rebuild what small mistakes destroyed. Real love isn't about never arguing. It's about making sure, even during an argument, your partner still feels valued. The choice that changes everything. Every marriage reaches difficult seasons. The couples who last aren't the ones who never struggle. They're the ones who refuse to stop respecting each other. Because love may bring two people together, but respect is what keeps them together. So let me ask you, do you agree that respect is the foundation of every lasting relationship? If your answer is yes, write yes in the comments. I genuinely love to read your thoughts. And if this video helped you see relationships a little differently, please leave a like and subscribe. For more psychology-based relationship videos, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.